There will be temporary calm in Palestinian Gaza. Qatar confirmed that Israel and Hamas have reached an agreement on a temporary ceasefire in exchange for the release of hostages. The agreement is also said to take effect in the next 24 hours. Then what are the full points of the temporary ceasefire? Here are the full statements of Qatar. Israel and Hamas. Points of the Israel-Hamas ceasefire agreement from Qatar. 1. The starting time of the pause will be announced in the next 24 hours. This pause will last for 4 days and may be extended. 3. The agreement includes the release of 50 civilian women and children currently held in the Gaza Strip in exchange for the release of several Palestinian women and children held in Israeli prisons. The full Israeli government statement on the Gaza deal. The Israeli government is obliged to repatriate all hostages. Tonight, the government has approved the outline of the first phase to achieve this goal, which states that at least 50 hostages, women and children, will be released over the course of 4 days, during which there will be a lull in the fighting. The release of every 10 additional hostages will result in an additional 1-day pause. The Israeli government, Israeli army, and security services will continue the war to repatriate all hostages, complete the eradication of Hamas, and ensure that there will be no new threats to the state of Israel from Gaza. Full release of the agreement in the Hamas Telegram account. 1. Israel will stop military actions in all areas of the Gaza Strip, including the movement of military vehicles. 2. Hundreds of humanitarian aid trucks, including medical supplies and fuel, will be allowed into Gaza. 3. Drones in southern Gaza will stop for 4 days. They will stop in the north for 6 hours per day, between 10 o'clock a.m. and 4 p.m. local time. 4. During the ceasefire period, Israel commits not to attack or arrest anyone in all areas of the Gaza Strip. 5. Freedom of movement will be guaranteed along Salah al-Din Street. Previously, the conflict between Israel and Hamas broke out on October 7th. Hamas' sudden invasion was in retaliation for the Al-Aqsa Mosque invasion and Israel's occupation of Palestinian territory, killing 1,200 people and kidnapping 240 Israelis. Israel then retaliated by sporadically bombing the Gaza region. To this day, Netanyahu said his country is at war, and his current goal is to annihilate Hamas. Despite claiming to target Hamas, Israel's attacks have in fact brought great damage to civilians. So far, the number of civilian deaths in Gaza has reached at least 14,000. Israel also cut off the flow of logistics, internet, electricity and water to Gaza, under the pretext of putting pressure on Hamas. However, this has impacted the lives of civilians, especially in health-related activities due to the lack of logistical supplies.